Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you guys can hear me, please do let me know in the comment section. We're not going to be long here at all because your girl is tired. So I'm just going to get started and others can join us. Hello everybody, welcome back again to my channel. My name is Wemimo and I'm also known as Thatmumof5 and also known as TMO5 Kanduko. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back. So today's video is about this guy whom I found. I came across this video where he was like practically shouting, screaming. I don't know what woman do to him. The first day he was practically screaming on that live stream, and I was like, what happened? I've never heard of the guy before. I've never seen him before. In fact, I don't know anything about the guy. All I know is that people are calling him Lekki Big Boy, and I think his name is known as Jago, Jago. Is known as Jago or something. And I'm like, what kind of name is that? So obviously, let me play the video that I saw, and after that video, Daddy Freeze went on to interview him. Daddy Freeze also went on to interview the alleged woman. So he claimed. So from the note I have here, he met a girl called, is it Tosin or Tosine? They barely dated for 2 weeks. And from his video where he was ranting, he said on the first day, before he even did anything, I don't understand what he meant that before he did whatever, that before he even did anything, he gave the girl 500,000 naira on the first deal that they ever met. He gave her 500,000 naira. And then 2 weeks into the relationship with this girl, he gave her a car. Like, guys, are there still some guys in Nigeria that flaunt money that way towards girls or towards women? Because, like, what planet is this Jago from? That the first time you met a woman or you met a girl you've been talking to, you gave her 500,000 naira. And then 2 weeks into the relationship, you gave her a car. And according to his rant, in the video where he was ranting, he said that this Tosin girl manipulated him. He went into his she went into his head to block his ex-girlfriend, that he was paying rent. So far, he's alleging that he has spent over 100 million naira on this girl, and that they were planning to get married. They are the same birthday month. They both have their birthdays in the month of December. It was saying so many things, and I was just like, okay, like, you know what, guys, I really want to know what this girl has done, because I was watching a few podcasts. There's a guy on this YouTube that I watch, and it was like the girl did not do anything. So it's like this Lekki big boy is trying to use money to buy love. Because, like, how can you love somebody in 2 weeks? Like, how can you love somebody in 2 weeks to want to marry them? I don't understand. And then you met someone and you're already starting to spend money. Like, if somebody really wants to date you, it really should not be money. You should not really entice them with money. If possible, you should be your natural self. Go as you are. Let them know. Go as you are. Don't try and form anything. But this guy, I guess, obviously, his name being a big boy, he's trying to show off that he's a big boy, because, like I said, people have been calling him Lekki Big Boy. So according to the post that I found online here, it says, so during the live stream, Tosin accused Jago, so the ex-girlfriend, accused the guy of fabricating claims about spending over 100 million naira on her, less than on spending 100 million naira on her during their less than a year relationship. But let's listen to this guy's video first, okay? In a touchdown, I first press 500K for you. 2 weeks of relationship, I give you car. Who does that? If you don't say you go. Exactly, guys. Hello, Ekene. Who does that? First day she touched down, he gave her 500,000 naira. 2 weeks into the relationship, he bought her a car. Who does that? People, please let me know. Let me know who does that. Maybe I can have some businesses. Maybe I can go meet them and apply for loan. Like, what big boys in Nigeria does that? What big boys in Nigeria does that? Let's keep listening. Me, I want to know. Okay.
I can't do all those things. You manipulated me to delete everything on my page. So I follow the girls on my page on Instagram. My followers from almost.
You guys, he said that the girl manipulated him to unfollow all the girls on his page. Like, I would imagine you thought she was the one for you, and obviously, some people when they love, they can do anything for love, right? But somebody you barely met or you barely know, in 2 weeks, she was already calling shots in your life. She was already telling you who to follow, who to speak to. You know, like, I don't think that girl came ordinary. Maybe she carry otapia. Maybe she carry otapia follow body. Let's keep listening to him.
The drop, they go 5K cent. Me Bola, Osuko, okay, Osunimi. Make her understand something. She never move on. Don't be saying she don't date with the guy. They don't date too. Even her sister, everybody, her mom, they don't know the guy when they with. And they show them when.
So that's why I got lost in this story. Was it that this girl left this London big boy called Jago and went after somebody else? Or maybe because from the way he jumped into that story, so she was with another guy. Even her parents does not know the guy, that he's the only one this girl's parents know. So maybe this girl was really not dating this guy. Maybe it was just this guy that think maybe it's this Jago guy that thinks he was dating this Tosan girl, but this Tosan girl was not actually dating him. Maybe because she's already heard that, oh, okay, it's a lucky big boy. Let me go, let me carry market, go there. Maybe she's just come to use him, like, use him for his money. Because when I was listening to various narratives, various podcasts, they pretty much come to the fact that this guy, I don't think this girl really liked this guy. But because she knew that the guy had money or has money, she decided to just, okay, let me go the wallet, let me put Ed. And so let's keep listening.
They tell me say they don't know the guy. Say never do know that guy. Say that only me they still know. And they press for your sister. And they press for you. Samuel Banks, your friend, the day when I meet them, na 50 bay cash. And I give her against time.
So the guy is actually doing a good lover boy, spending money on the girl's friend, on people around her. Like, where you even get that kind of money to be spending? That's one question. Like I said, guys, I really don't know this guy. I don't know anything about him at all. So I wouldn't want to. So I don't know anything about him at all. But like I said, like he also said, who does that? Hello, Olajumoke, my beautiful sisters. How are you? Happy Sunday and happy new month. Like, who does that? Who ball with money like that? Who balls with money like that? Hmm. Let's keep listening.
Answer your compound. Now you make me know am. The day when I meet what's it called? I meet Papaya. Me and Papaya. I can't tell you. On your birthday last year, the Yacht Hotel.
On your birthday last.
Do you know how much? You don't even have a girl issue. You like when me say your brother get you out going get Lamborghini. You dey step up. I lie you. This guy don't get anybody that will get Lamborghini. But in my head, I don't know sir. Because you already say you like to do.
Right, guys. I'm just watching this guy's video. You need to see the way he wiped up sweat across his forehead. Like, is I can see maybe an air condition in the back of where he was standing. Is it that the air condition is not cooling him down? Because I'm not understanding. You need to see the sweat he just wiped up across his face. So it obviously is mentioning all this. I think all these BBN extra ex BBN stars. To be honest, I don't really know those Big Brother Niger ex contestants. So I'm sure this Papaya name, that name sounds familiar, and he's just mentioned them, that he knew all of them, he met all of them, all of these things. Hi, Diane. Diane said he could be telling lies about the girl because she dumped him for another guy. Diane, this girl has come out to say he was talking trash. We're going to get there, because but that the first interviewed this guy, he also interviewed the girl, and the girl had a lot of stuff to say. If you look at my thumbnail, the message that I wrote on the thumbnail was what the girl was alleging. So I want to quickly play this video of his, and then we'll move on to what the girl had to say as well.
This model shit, if you want to do big girl, you go don't snap with your brother Lambo. You go don't snap with your brother Jago. You go don't snap with all those guys. Say, you even tell me say your brother and Sheriff are a friend. So, make when I get the job, this guy will give me for she go dey put me for high class because when she meets me she see bad. So she tell me say that brother dey stay Pinnock Estate. You understand? So that Pinnock Estate now I come be like omo, and at that place me I wan buy house. So I go dey tell am say me I wan buy that Pinnock. He
The
say
guy
man
is
Lekki
just
make I go dey buy of 100 million, 150 million for side for share
I'm
bond
going to
for
fast forward
I go
this.
dey tell am
I
say
don't know
she no
what
know
this
say
is
the
all
deal big.
about.
The first day when you dey touch down I first press 500K for you beg me nothing wey you no use beg. She needed the space when she hear say I dey come house I come be like Masha.
So the guy is practically ranting that he's alleging that this girl left him, that they were planning to get married. In fact, that their birthday is this month of, say, December, that they had good plans together. You know, that the first live stream was over an hour, guys. I watched it. It was a lot. The guy said a lot, like, you know, how he was balling with money for this girl. Yeah, and this girl was lying that her uncle had money, had G-Wagon, had this, had that. Practically, thief carry thief, or thief meet thief, and thief carry whatever. I don't know how to describe that in Yoruba. It has a meaning, but I don't know how to translate it to you English. So practically is saying that, you know, I gave you a car just 2 weeks into the relationship. I spent over 100 million around you. Now that you've left me for another man, you must return everything I gave you. Like, that's another thing guys of nowadays are actually doing. I've seen a couple of videos. At some point I thought maybe it was a skit, because how can you date, like, it's only this generation that we've seen when a girl or a young lady leaves a guy, and then the guy will be like, oh, the phone I bought you, I want it back. The mobile phone I gave you, I want it back. Like, you gave it as a gift. Why would you want to take that thing back? Yes, relationship could end, especially if the other party, if the guy is at fault in the relationship, or maybe the girl is just not wanting. It's normal for a relationship to come to an end, but you, obviously, because you've gifted her those things, somebody you used to claim you love, you gave them a gift, and then you're now wanting it back. I've seen a few videos where this guy, I think the one I saw I think was in a supermarket. He went over, grabbed the wig of the girl, grabbed the mobile phone. It was all shades of, you know, messy things. Um, I'm not here to answer jam questions. So that was what this guy was saying. And like I said, I don't know this guy at all. I don't know what he does for a living. But obviously, every social media has been calling him Lekki Big Boy, Lekki Big Boy. So with all that he said, obviously he's ranting now that he spent over 100 million naira on the girl, and that he wants all the things he's given her, he wants it back. He wants it back. So the girl in question has also come out to say the guy is saying rubbish, that is just yarning nonsense. So I'm going to read a post here. So the dispute between Lekki Big Boy Jago and his ex-girlfriend Tosain has taken a new twist as the fashion model speaks out about the 100 million refund. So let me say, I'm sure I've got a video where she was being interviewed, and she had a lot of things to say as well. She had a whole lot of things to say about, you know, the guy's stuff not working well. So
Five.
so let's listen to that interview.
And there's some things that we only gave me 1 million naira twice. Yeah.
So this is from Daddy Freeze Live. Oh, so
and there's some things that we would like you to clarify so you can share your own side.
hold on, guys. Let me see if there's a shorter version. There's a shorter version of the video I found. Okay, that's just the one.
Five. And there's some things that we would like you to clarify so you can share your own side of the story.
So according to the write-up here, the girl said, I didn't collect any 100 million naira from him. He only gave me 1 million naira twice. Last year he didn't buy me a car. Last year December, he only assisted me with his car. He did not give me a Chevrolet Camaro. What kind of car is that? I don't know about that car. But let's listen to what she has to say with her own mouth. So this was her being interviewed on Daddy Freeze Live.
According to his own side of the story, that you collected over the period of your relationship 100 million naira, or more than 100 million naira. Can you throw some light on that? Is that true in any way or form? No, that's all a lie. I did not collect any 100 million.
Like this live stream, guys.
He didn't give me any money. He didn't give me any 100 million naira. If I have 100 million naira with me, I would have even achieved a lot. Like,
And you know what? The social media is toxic. It's crazy. People have started body shaming this girl. I think they were comparing her look to a certain male footballer, and I was like, he never reached this extent now. Like, he never reached what people are actually, the direction people are taking it to. But let's keep listening.
Mm. Okay, so maybe he didn't collect, give you 100 million. Maybe gave you 10 million, 15 million. He has never given me 1.5 million naira in his life. He only gave me 1 million naira twice. Yeah.
But this girl, I think
So
there's a lie there. So she said he has never given me 10 million naira. He has never given me 1.5 million naira. But she just said here that he gave me 1 million naira twice. That's 2 million naira. So 2 million naira is much more than 1.5 million naira. So, baby girl, the guy has given you much, much more than 1.5 million naira. So he gave you 2 million naira. So that's like extra 500,000 naira. So in this statement that this girl just made, there's an element that is not truth, or how do they call the English? There's no element of truth in that sentence she just made there. So she said that he has given her 1 million naira twice, and then before she actually said that, she was like, he has never given. He only gave me 1.5 million naira. So this girl knows Sabi Mas. Let's keep watching, or let's keep listening.
According to your side of the story, the whole 100 million naira narrative is not true. It's not true. It's false. Before I ask you any more questions, can you please tell us about your background? What's your educational qualification? What do you do for a living? Okay. I graduated from OGTech, Gateway Polytechnic, Mass Communication. And I'm an influencer, I'm a content creator. I promote brands, I do paid ads. I do TikTok sometimes just for my brand. I don't seek online validation because I am loved at home. My family are like, they make me feel so good.
Baby girl is loved at
If
home.
I come online here, it's just for my brand. It's just for my business. Anything I do online here is for my business.
Like the live stream, guys.
We are tag for brands and all. I don't seek online validation. No. I'm a well-learned person from a good background. So, how did you meet this guy?
The girl looks cool, Sha. Her facial expression looks cool, but there you can't judge a book by the cover.
Because I've been spending a few minutes going through your page, and I can see that, like what you said, it's all about you posing with clothes for brands and all that. So how did you get to meet Mr. Jago? I met
Jago.
through a female friend of his. I think I think the lady was his friend or something. So the lady was like, his brother likes me. And I'm like, okay, so you can give the person my slide. Let me talk to the person because I was very, very lonely. So he texted, it was like, okay, I'm your secret number. I like you. I would like to go out with you. But from his end, I see that he's a very loud person. So more reason why I used to caution him that there are limits to things you can post online because I am an influencer. I work a lot for my brand. I don't want anything to spoil my brand for me. So sometimes I might just wake up and start posting irrelevant things, spending on strippers. I'll be like, you are still talking to me. I've not even said, okay, I've heard you. You are posting a lot online. You are following everybody. You are in everybody's DM. Let's just calm this thing down.
But then normally when you can't tell him who he should associate with. You can't tell him who he should be DMing or who he should be talking to. Like he probably know or knew those people before he met you. So I hope you guys are following this story. Why is she not wanting him to socialize or communicate with the people is always known before he met her?
I'm trying my possible best to make sure that he's someone that I can say, okay, this is my man. I don't want him to feel like, okay, maybe I'm just collecting money from him. I want to love him. Like I want to make him part of my life. So, but I saw that he's not ready to change. He doesn't want to live that kind of life. He wants to be
What
outside.
kind of
He wants
life?
to do whatever he wants to do. And I don't think I can accept that.
What
I
kind
have
of
my own
life?
brand and I have my family online. I don't want to disgrace anyone. I'm a well-cultured lady. I don't want to disgrace anyone. I don't want to disappoint anybody. Now, I want to ask you a question. He said he bought you
a car.
Can you tell us about the car? He didn't
She
buy me
smiled.
a car. He didn't buy me a car. He has two cars, which is GLE and Camaro.
So as at December, early December, I saw that I was having a lot of bookings from brands. Everybody wants to work with
early
me.
December, like this December.
No, last year December 2023. No, last year 2023. I'm a fashion model.
So all this happened last year.
Yes.
So
yes,
last year
December. Okay. So you saw that I was
So
having a lot
this
of
the
bookings and
shenanigans
also
between them happened last year, and the guy is ranting on social media. December this year, almost a year after.
he said he was going to give me the car so that I can just use it because I was complaining of Uber. I could not find ride, rain, this and that. So he assisted with that.
Hello,
Like, okay, you
Cindy.
can just drive it around. He did not dash me the car. He did not. Even his jelly.
Which of the cars was this?
The Camaro.
Chevrolet.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was driving it as at last year, till maybe March, April. Yes, before I returned the car because I saw that okay, this thing cannot really work. So I have no reason to hold your property. You don't have any property with me.
Oh wow!
You don't have any property.
Him the car back.
Yes.
So the girl said she returned the car.
I'm not a careless lady. I used to maintain the car because I know that if anything happens to this car, he will say he gave it to me.
Yeah.
And it falls from my hand. Like I don't want something like that to happen. I service the car. I wash the car like it is mine. I do everything. Like I make sure that everything is okay with the car.
So, what led to your breakup?
I've enjoyed it a lot.
I think this story is where she's going to narrate that the cucumber is like that. I think this is the session where she's going to narrate that the doctor told her that the cucumber is like that. That the Lekki Big Boys cucumber is a wonky cucumber.
I've enjoyed a lot because I just feel that there are limits to things that we can endure. I'm human, you are human. We all know what we want for ourselves.
Yep.
It cheats a lot. It lies a lot.
It cheats a lot. It lies a lot.
What he cannot afford, he will bring it online. And I can't do
fake it till you make it.
When this thing later comes out, they will say, Chibi, you were there when he was lying. You were there, you were this, you were that. And I don't want such to happen to me because I have my family online. I have my brands. I have my followers. And like I have my loved one online. And I don't want something like that to happen to me. So you lying to me, like you lied to me, you bought this is a lie. You bought that is a lie. You did this is a lie.
Team fake it till you make it.
You did not feed me. I supported you, you supported me. So that maybe this or that. It cheats a lot, it lies a lot. It goes back to his exes whenever we have arguments.
Now, did you ever catch him cheating, or this is just you believing? You know, women, once man don't behave somehow, they'll say, he cheated on me. Did you ever catch him?
I caught him on a countless occasion.
There
was a
that the freeze open eyes.
Was texting somebody, so I was at his back, knowing that he was trying to order HK girls on an app, which they have.
Guys, it was during this interview I learned that they can order hookup girls on a mobile app. Like seriously, when did they start doing that? That they can order hookup girls via app on your mobile phone. It was during this live stream. This lady's talk that I heard that something like that is happening. We know sabi anything. Our generation knows sabi anything.
Their face on, their numbers, and how you can reach them. He has been texting them countlessly like that.
Wow.
When I first met this guy, he flew me to Ghana. When I was in that Ghana, I saw that he was texting his ex. Because I told him that, what are you doing? I have to know. This is a new relationship. Let's be open.
Okay.
I'm trying to let you know that, okay, this is what I want or this is what I don't want.
Now, wow.
After I left Ghana, I think I left Ghana November 7 or something, as of last year. I think this second day, he flew his ex to Ghana.
Oh, what?
He flew his ex to Ghana. And the ex sent the two of them, Jago and the ex. The ex sent what was it called? The ex sent the video
of them being mushy together.
Cuddling in the room or something.
Cuddling in the room.
The lady sent it to me to make me feel bad. I saw the video. I sent it to him. I said, is this true? Because I don't want to believe it. This is like a relationship that maybe like 2 weeks or maybe something.
Wow.
So
okay. So both of you have only been dating for 2 weeks, and both of you are already having like wahala gbas goes in between you two, well, that relationship is not going to work anyway. If both of you are already having these trust issues, you're talking to your ex, if you want me to be your woman, or if you want me to claim you as my man, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't, like, in a 2 weeks relationship, like, I think that relationship was definitely, I mean, heading for the rock anyway.
happening. I want to know. He said, no, it's not like that. This, that. He explained. I said, okay, let me just calm down. I need to know if it is true or not. Anytime we have issues, is either you go out with HK girls or you go back to your ex. That one will not come and be making me feel bad. Because
Rubbing
the
it
lady used
in,
to text me
rubbing it
different
in.
numbers. She'll text me this, that. She'll text me. She'll make me know that my man is in her DM, that I should want my man. And I'll be telling my mom, my mom will tell me that
There's nothing like
no,
that.
Kiniko, it's not like that too. So, like, he has done unnecessary things that I don't even like, that I don't even want to like I don't want to imagine it. I tried a lot for him. He did for me too, because he gave me his car. It's not easy for me to give someone your car,
Mm-hmm.
not even a spec or
At
something.
least,
You gave me your car.
at least she's appreciative of the fact that he once loaned her his car, and that she took after she took good care of this car, and then I think she got that car from him sometimes in December, and she had the car up until March or April of this year, which she has since returned. So at least she's appreciative of the fact that he helped her with his car. But this talk of 10 million naira, I mean, this talk of 100 million naira, this girl is saying that the guy did not spend 100 million naira on her. That he likes booking hookup girls.
And I maintained it. So
I think what she means by HK is HOOK up.
We got
She
it. We
probably
got
doesn't want
it.
to
We
say it
got
because
it.
of
We got
Instagram
it. We got it.
issues. When did your relationship end? Your relationship with Jago?
it all ended after his surgery, because I knew that I have nothing to do with him again. And I told him straight then that I do
So
not want
he
to have
had
anything to do
surgery.
with you. I'm done with this. I told him everything. I explained to him. Like, I was straight
What
with him, but he
surgery?
doesn't want
What
to
was
admit
wrong
it.
with him?
I don't know. We had a fight also. So I think after the third day, I was even thinking maybe he wants to beg me or something. He just had to like call me that I should come to so hospital, that I think he had an incident. I don't know. That was what he told me. So when I got there, I went to see him. He explained to me that he had a P something, like maybe the P bent or something. So I was not like,
The
what
cucumber
happened?
issue. The
Yeah, it's
cucumber
orphan.
bent.
So I was not like, what happened? He said he slept on it. I'm
He
like, I was
slept
in
on
my
his
head, I was
cucumber.
like, you slept on it. You like from small. How do you used to sleep? When you were young, how do you used to sleep? But
Men should come and answer that question. Oh, how do men sleep? And they sleep on their cucumber? Because this girl said, Jago said, there's an issue with his. Obviously, he went to the hospital. They found out that he had an issue with his cucumber, and he said that he slept on his cucumber. And she was like, from when? From when you were a child or what? Like, how did you sleep on your cucumber? Mm. No be
I
me talk am
just
o.
left him that I don't know, maybe he's under something. So I went to the doctor. I went to ask. So the doctor was like, it's a organ surgery that they have to do to him. That I was now trying to ask the doctor that what can be the like what really happened? How can that thing happen? So the man was like, maybe he's trying to force his male organ into a female organ.
Okay.
That is the only thing. Maybe you want to.
So the doctor allegedly said that maybe he was trying to maybe he was trying to carry his cucumber, put his cucumber into daddy hole, and maybe it was when he was trying to put his cucumber in the daddy hole that the thing kind of like went wonky. Abego, that daddy hole na rock dey inside. Na rock, na okuta abi aso rock dey inside that daddy hole that made the cucumber did that way. Me, I'm not understanding this one, guys. Let me know in the comment section.
Do you understand? So the man was like, that's the only thing that can cause it. So okay, then they suggested for us to go for the surgery.
Surgery.
I'm like, okay, no problem. So let's pay for the surgery. I think the doctor has another appointment. So the man was trying to let us know that, okay, what do we want to do? Because he doesn't have much time. Do you understand? So I went to meet him. Okay, what do we do? He said, okay, that should wait. That his friend is going to send him money. That he does not have any money. That his friend will send him. I'm like, the money is 350K. How do we do it? I don't even want him to know that maybe I want to pay or something. So, but unfortunately,
But
the doctor came to meet me that is going.
if he's a lucky big boy and he's meant to have some form of surgical procedure done and he's not able to afford 350,000 naira, how? I don't understand. So she's saying he was meant to get a surgical procedure done to correct his cucumber, and the surgery was meant to cost about 350,000 naira. So how is he not able to afford that? That it is this girl that now said that, oh, I don't even want him to know that she was going to be the one who was going to pay for the surgery. Like, why would you pay for the surgery? He claimed he's a big boy. He has money. He's living in Lekki. I mean, he's been identified as Lekki big boy. I don't know.
And I'm like, okay, let me just pay for the surgery because you don't have money. The friend that you're calling, they are not online. Nobody wants to pick
He
your
does
call.
not have money.
You have arguments with all of them. Like, you don't even want to settle with them. I'm trying, okay, let's just leave that. So let me pay for the surgery. I paid. The next day, I think it was that same day or the next day that his parents came. His mother and maybe two of his uncles, they came. They told me I greeted them. So they signed the document to do the surgery for him. So after the surgery, I think the day they did the surgery, I think the next day, he wasn't feeling comfortable at the hospital because I was there. I stood by him at the hospital. I was there.
Girlfriend, total good girlfriend.
His body because they don't have AC and all at the hospital because I don't know how he went to the hospital. So I was cleaning his body. I don't know what they call that thing. Like this, I don't know the name of that thing, but they sure added a urine tap with him.
Oh, a catheter.
Catheter, urinary catheter.
So yes. So they now I think I don't know, maybe they had to move him to another private room because he was saying he wasn't comfortable. I was like, let's just cope because it's just 3 days after surgery that you can be discharged because you cannot go home. Okay.
Now, wow.
I was there at the hospital with his mom.
Lucky big boy cannot afford 350,000 naira surgery, but he's able to buy what was that car they said he bought? He could afford a Chevrolet and a GLE and afford to pay rent or buy house in Lekki.
And two of his relatives, I was there. I did everything. I made sure that you were okay. I told you that this thing cannot work out, but let me just make sure that you
be
are
a good
okay.
girlfriend.
Because I don't want it to be like maybe it's when you were sick that I left, or because you knew that I was going to be sick, that was why I left. I had to clear my name from all. I took care of the bills. After they discharged him from the hospital, we collected an apartment. I added money to collect the apartment that he can pay for him so that they can be there. I stocked the apartment. I made sure that everybody was fine. If I go to work, when I'm coming back, I will branch there to see them.
Good girlfriend.
They remove that catheter.
Catheter.
Sorry. The day they removed it. The day they removed it was the day he went to see his ex.
Okay.
Now, are you just saying these things or you can prove these things? I have proofs of them. I have soft copy. I have their chat on my phone. The day they removed it was the day that he went to see his ex.
So he did surgery. He was in hospital for 3 days. Was discharged. The day his urinary catheter was removed was when he went to go see his ex-girlfriend. Like, but then if he actually went to go see his ex-girlfriend, this girl should not be mad because she's already told him that, come, this relationship is not going to work between us. So I'm just here being a good paddy so that people will not say, oh, it was when you were in hospital that I left you or that I dumped you. So the girl should not be mad, right?
Go back. I'm like, where did you go to? Because I know that none of your friends knew that you can go out alone. You're not okay. Said, I know that I went to see his friend. I said, open your phone. Let me see your phone. He opened the phone. He was thinking I would not know what he saved the girl's name as.
He saved his voila.
Lil Frosh. Yes. Lil Frosh. So I opened the message because I saw the pit emoji. I was like, what's his room number doing in this chat that you opened? He said, he went to see his friend. He did not know. I said, okay, no, let me just go to the chat, then you can have your phone back. So I saw that he went to see the girl. His mother was there when I was talking to him. So his mother just said I should just calm down. I just had to leave the place for them that let me just go. I don't want to stress myself. Let me just leave. So I left the apartment. Since then, I've been giving
hello, Anna's expression.
I told you already that I don't want to be in this relationship because I'm not really happy. Like, I can't do something that I'm not happy about. I don't want to put myself in this. I have family online. People that know that we are dating around said they'll be like, we are dating this boy. because they already know you. I mean, I'm trying to make sure that we are fine together. I don't want to be more than one. I want us to be the same. Like, I want us to be together. I'm planning future with you, so be straight. Know what you want for yourself. You cannot be doing this and doing that and still come and have me. No, it's not done that way.
Did you
So
ever cheat on him?
I did not. I am dedicated to my relationship.
The first day when you dey touch down,
So you guys heard that lady there. She has debunked the fact that this guy came out to claim that he spent 100 million naira on her. She's accepted that she agreed. She did not deny the fact that yes, he once helped her with his car, and she had that car for like a few months, and she's returned the car back, and that he gave her 1 million naira twice, and that was all about what he did for her. And you guys heard what this lady said here, that when he was in hospital, even though she has proof that he was still seeing his ex-girlfriend while he was meant to be in a relationship with her. And obviously he had surgery. She was the one who paid for it, and still contributed money to rent an apartment so that it will be fine. Like, if he has a house in Lekki, or because from one of his video there where it was like, oh, now this area will be one by house, why are you putting money together with him to go rent an apartment when he has a house, or he has his own house in Lekki? I don't understand it. So he's definitely not a Lekki big boy if he doesn't have money to rent an apartment for himself. So you guys heard all this lady said there, and I felt like, I think the lady is asking the guy, or was asking the guy, to be like, I mean, they've only been dating for a couple of weeks, and you're already asking like, let me see your phone. I don't want you to DM anybody anymore. I don't want you to talk to this person anymore. I want, like, no, you can't. If that man you want to do life or relationship with, hello, happy Sunday, my beautiful sis. If that man is the man you want to do life or relationship with, you just don't get to start calling shots in 2 weeks. You just don't get to start calling shots. Maybe in your talking stages, you've had that conversation like, okay, who are your friends? Can I know them? What kind of conversation do you have with them? Where do you go? How do you spend your time? Stuff like that. But even at that, when you start dating somebody, you can't start to call shots in their lives like that. And I felt like this guy, in what has happened, I felt like this guy liked this girl. Maybe not for the long run. Hello, Light, how are you? Maybe not for the long run, because how can you be pumping money on her? Was he pumping money on her just so he could get in between her legs? Because I don't like, he said it himself, that who does that? The first time you touched down, you heard from that girl's story, he flew her to Ghana. The first time you touched down, I gave you 500K. Abby said, the guy. Abby, I agree with you 100%. If he's meant to be a Lekki big boy, how was he not able to afford a 350,000 naira cucumber surgery that he was meant to get done? So just like I was saying, I felt like, I don't think this guy really, really like her to that extent that he really, really, really wants to date her. I think it was just lavishing her with the alleged money just to maybe get in between her legs, or maybe just have her as a trophy girlfriend while he will keep going back to his ex-girlfriend. So this girl said she has proof of him missing with his ex-girlfriend, and that the ex-girlfriend was sending her pictures of when they were cuddling and stuff like that. So obviously, as a girl who gets sense, you see stuff like that, you need to just let the guy go. If you know that, yes. So obviously, which was what she did, but this guy no happy. And just like I said, I watched a few male podcasts, and they were like, in their own opinion, the girl did not do anything. So for men to be saying that, me self, in my own opinion, this guy did nothing wrong. That's my conclusion. But then there's a funny post I want us to listen to, guys. It's very, very funny. It was Onye. I can't pronounce this guy's name. It's very, very popular on YouTube. No, not on YouTube. I'm sure if I play this video, you guys will recognize his voice, right?
yeah. Ọmọ Ọlọ́run miss you. The first day when you dey touch down, I first press 500. The first day when you dey touch down, you first press
500K.
But tó mọ ọ̀tọ̀ owó ṣe.
Because you don't know what they use money for.
Relationship, I give you car.
2 weeks of relationship.
Only pay even though go 500K yẹn kò fún ẹ ní green light tó tẹ wá ká.
Kò fún ẹ ní green light. Let me shock her. Give her.
What's your name? You're going to be Ashley does that.
Madman does
Who
that.
does that? Eronco does that.
Animal does that. I'm translating.
Most ṣùgbọ́n ìwọ fẹ́ skip class o fẹ́ ṣòpó gbọ́n ju àwọn.
He wants to jump the queue.
pé kó lè mọ̀ pé ọkùnrin ni ẹ wá tẹ̀wọ́ nǹkan tó
Fast forward.
ṣàlàyé fún ẹni pé bóyá òun ṣì èrè ọmọ náà play on.
Play on. Yeah, I felt this guy was a manipulator. Yeah. He used money to try to, like, you know, please her.
Alóyin lóko ni yín ọmọ Yorùbá Ọlọ́run ti kún ẹ lóko ibi tó kún ẹ ò bá lè ṣe wọn fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
If your cucumber cannot do to an extent, this guy said that as like come if you are a guy, no be money be the main thing. Your cucumber has to be filled with correct honey. If the cucumber is not correctly filled with correct honey, as a man, you are nothing. That is what OEMK or OYK. I'm sure Abby, you know the guy. That's what he's saying.
You want to go to professor law? Oh, get me. One guy, one bill, well, also pay that to come away.
Obviously, from what he's saying there, this Lekki big boy claimed that he rented an apartment for this girl's brother, that he was spending money for her family, doing even in this new year that we're about to. Anna, you are laughing. That even this coming new year, that he has already paid rent. This guy that is speaking here. Oye, is it Oyek or OEMK? He's just knocking this Lekki big boy, saying that he is a fool. That it's only a fool that will spend money, because you guys heard from his voice record earlier. We were like, who does that? First day, 500K, 2 weeks, I gave you a car. Who does that? And this guy is saying that anima, they do that kind of thing. Say because you use 500K, you gave her 500K the first time, the girl did not give you the kind of green light you're expecting from her. And then you were like, oh, how can I jump the queue? Happy said yes, no, him mouth is too bad. Not be small. So you wanted to jump the queue, you wanted to skip, fast forward. You gave her car in 2 weeks. Say, okay, how can I be an odogu? How can I be an odogu? Like, how can I be an odogu and skip this line so that she can give me the green light? You don't give her a car in 2 weeks. That's what this guy is like. No, person will know what to use money for, will not spend money the way he has done on that girl, because apparently it's not really the money that this girl really wants from him.
Oh,
so this guy is saying that the nonsense that some men are doing in Nigeria is now starting to affect London boys. Because London girls like, do you have a G-Wagon? Do you drive a car? What's the model of the car you drive? Do you have a GLE? Do you have the latest Range Rover? Or do you have the latest whatever Vogue, whatever they call it?
9 to 5, I don't know.
That these things that Nigerian men are doing is now starting to affect London boys now, because London boys in it, they are 9 to 5 boys, and in it 9 to 5 boys candidates London babes. Are you be the London boy that you are a 9 to 5? If you go and like you miscalculated your walk or your steps to go and talk to a London babe, the London babe will give you proper billing, and if you can't handle the proper billing, in it, out of my way.
Romance, so
Before, in it, boys will use romance, romance and phone, and nicely dressed, perfume sprayed, clean shaving, correct head, all of that will do it, for London boy to get London big girl. But now, all of that ain't working anymore.
Oh, I better come balance
He said this guy's attitude, this guy's experience or story is actually starting to affect his own bank balance. Maybe he has a London girl he's trying to talk to, and the girl is like, "You are a Henit 9 to 5 guy. Can you handle my billing? Can you handle my billing?" Abby said, then London girls will think this is the life and pack their bags and go back to Lagos after one dirty December. I said, you think life is sweet? It's sweet all year round. You don't sweet all year round though. Now only during 30 December they sweet. If you go back there, if you pack your bag and go to Lagos after 30 December, you are on your own.
I'm super.
He said that thunder will fire that guy. He said that thunder will fire this London Lekki big boy. And I think what he's saying is the truth, because there was a post I saw about a guy. He was like, he said he was on an, so he said he was on his Instagram app and he was just scrolling through, and then he was like, oh, I like what I see. So he saw a profile of a lady, and he went into his girl's DM, and it was like, obviously, he threw like, I like you, blah 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 blah. And the first question the girl asked her was, do you drive a car? The first question the girl asked him was, do you drive a car? And then obviously he shared the screenshot of his DM as to what, I can't remember how that conversation went again. Do you drive a car? Like, what is the make of the car? What do you do? Blah 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 blah. And then this guy, when I think it was Instablog that reposted that story, and this guy was standing posing beside his G wagon, which is what like that. And I was like, Bobo said immediately the girl asked him all that question, he just jejely exited the DM straight away. Say, okay, this one, no. That even though obviously he has more than what this girl is asking for, but somebody enter your DM for the first time, and do you have a car is what you're asking. I don't blame the girl. The girl no one they do waka kurikere in the city of London, because waka kurikere in the city of London is not easy. You guys that live in London, I don't know how you guys do it. So if girls are telling you, or they're asking you first, do you have a car? Don't be offended. They just don't want suru lady. They want Olorun Shogo. Yes, they want riches that's already sitting down. They don't want um being patient is beneficial or whatever. Suru lady, they don't want suru lady, they want Olorun Shogo. That is, the money is already sitting there. If you come approach them, just be assured, just let me know that before you come to me, the money is already sitting there. If the money is not sitting there, please take several thousand seats back. Don't come near me. Anyway, guys, that was the post I saw, and I was like, we need to come talk about it. Like I said, in my own opinion, I don't think this girl did anything wrong. And I remember I think when I was 15, when I was 16, 17, or between 17 and 18, my mom once told me that, come, that, okay, you're of age now that, guys, men might start talking to you. They might say they like you. But one thing I want to tell you is this: if you know you're not going to date a man, or you're not going to date that person, or you're not going to, date them, do not accept anything, either monetary gift. Do not accept anything from them. I remember my mom telling me that earlier on. I think I was between maybe 16, 17, or between 17 and 18 before I met my husband. Earlier, Queen's Parade, how are you? Welcome to my live stream. I think before I met my husband, my mom, I don't know what my mom saw. She just said to me that, that you are becoming a young. I think I was, yeah, that you're becoming a young lady now, and you are at the stage whereby, yes, other gender will see you. They might say they like you. That, what, if you know you're not going to date them, do not collect anything from them. And if it could be money, it could be gifts. Do not, because some men could be very, very wicked. If you start collecting stuff from them, and then you decide to say that, okay, you don't like them, or maybe at some point you were considering them, or maybe while you were considering them, you notice something about them that you're like, oh no, I can't do this. And obviously, because you've been collecting stuff from them, you now tell them that you don't want to do anymore. They might do you harm. They might just maybe either plan for you and do the do with you without your consent and stuff like that. So that warning it remained behind my ears. So I think in this girl, in my opinion, this girl, obviously she set her bar high. She knew what she wanted in a relationship, and she knew that this guy was not up to par. And then you guys hear from her that the guy gave her 1 million naira twice, and he borrowed her his car, which she has since returned. So the 100 million naira that the Lekki big boy is alleging, please, what does that guy do? What does he do? Because if he actually spent 100 million naira on her, how was he not able to afford a 350,000 naira to do his cucumber surgery? How is he not able to afford to rent an apartment for himself that he has to take this girl to contribute to part of the money? You know, Abby said, yeah, my mom said the same thing. See, our mom's correct. So, like I said, that 100 million naira claim, he needs to bring proof. Yes, because we roll with proof. When we see this kind of news, we want proof. So he needs to come and give us proof. If there's no proof, let him go and sit down somewhere, and he should stop sweating, rubbing sweat off his face. So, in my own opinion, yes, this girl has not done anything wrong. Those 2 weeks or those few weeks that you say both of you were dating, whatever money you're giving her, it is for a compensation, though, because she was looking after you while you were in hospital. So she compensated herself with it. That's my own. Abby said they expect something from you in return and could become vindictive. Yes, you're right, Abby. I remember. Yeah, yeah, you are absolutely right. Because I remember she opened my ear like this. Say, listen, I'm telling you. And the way she said it calmly in a cool way. It's not saying no. My mom, she just said it. I was just like, what's she talking about? Me that I was a proper tomboy. I was a proper tomboy when I was growing up. So with that being said, like I said, in my own opinion, I don't think this girl has done anything wrong. Okay, I don't think anything this girl has done anything wrong. Okay. All I know is that from what she has said, only if this guy has the proof of the 100 million naira is spent on her. Was he calculating the money he spent on her sister, on her brother, on her friends? Was that what made up the 11 million naira? So Abby said exactly, just exposing himself. If EFCC comes for him now, he will be shouting, EFCC better not come for him, oh, because like what kind of job does he do? I don't even know that. I don't know. Maybe I missed that part where you mentioned what he does for a living. But with that being said, one I'm going to sound again is just the same one that my mom said to me. If you're a woman who is dating or you're a young lady who is just about to have your first relationship, please, make sure your talking stage makes sense. Okay, make sure your talking stage makes sense. Agree to things, disagree to things. If you think that disagreement to things is not going to work, go your way. And while you are talking, decline anything. And I know that's easier said than done. Girls of nowadays, they will not decline anything. No. They will not decline anything. Okay. Decline, do not accept gifts, because at the end of the day, when you've collected all that money, he's taken you shopping for clothes, he's bought you perfumes, done all of that, he's bought you wigs, bought you iPhone, and then you're now telling him after 3 weeks that, oh boy, you're not my type, I can't date you. Girl, you're playing with your life. You're playing, and you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn. Anyway, guys, this is the end of this live stream. Like I said, in my own opinion, this girl has done nothing wrong. Thief carry and come, thief collect time. Now so it be. Except this guy has a proof of the 100 million naira he said he spent on her. Then we might be back here to discuss it. But for now, the guy is just shouting. Let him go and take paracetamol and chill a little bit. And also, this is where I'm going to drop the mic. Thanks so much to each and every one of you that have been here from the beginning of this live stream. I really appreciate you. And if you're going to watch again from the beginning, please like, share, drop a comment in the comment section. And yes, we dropped our first vlogmas. We dropped our first vlogmas on the it's now live on the channel. It dropped about an hour ago. Please, guys, go Elo Shurubo, go watch the live stream, share, comment, and I really appreciate it as well. And lastly, just before I go, Cindy Manuel said, Zino, I'm just packing my load, I'm leaving. Oh, you're welcome anyway, but I'm just rounding up. Cindy Manuel said, I was told the same thing. Great. I'm even happy that there are others in the comment section that that are testing to that. So also, if you've not yet entered our giveaway, giveaway is going to be run. It's going to happen on the 15th. So it's like 2 weeks. On 2 weeks from now, it's going to be on Sunday, and we're going to come glammed up like this. We're going to do it on stream here. So if people want to come in to say one or two things, there'll be a chance for that to happen. And also, if God still put it in your mind to partner or maybe contribute to this giveaway, feel free to reach me out on my DM. My Instagram is thatmom5. If you want to send me an email, my email is thatmom5@gmail.com. And also, guys, go follow me on TikTok. Guys, I need to grow on TikTok as well, because how can all of my videos be getting 200 and something thousand views, 300 and something thousand views, and my follower number is not growing? Eh? You guys need to help me grow. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Like I said, I've dropped my first vlog there, and I did mention in that vlog that my cutoff vlogging time will be 5 p.m. So which will allow me to download, edit the video, and then upload. Because guys, I think I'm going to add a new laptop to my Christmas wish list. My Apple laptop, it's been over 3 years and it's complaining of storage. It's complaining of storage. I think maybe I'm gonna have to save up for a desktop or something on an iMac or something. So I might not be doing a lot. Maybe just maybe short vlogs, 10 maximum 15 minutes. Cause if there's a lot of video, my laptop is going to struggle to edit it. So I think I've got two editing software on this laptop, and it's just messing my laptop up. Anyway, with that being said, thank you so much, guys. Do have a lovely, 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 lovely start of the week tomorrow. And guys, keep safe. I almost had an accident last week because of headlights. Oncoming car, their lights blinded me. I could not see anything. I could not see a thing. I almost ran into a pole. It was God that saved me, and because obviously I was very, very, I knew the layout of that road really well. So I knew where to stay and where not to stay. So guys, drive slowly, drive safely. And I just hope the UK government will do something about these headlights. Because like I said, immediately that car approached me, it was coming out of it from a corner. Immediately that car approached me, its light just shone into my face. I did not, for like almost 10 seconds, I did not see anything. I did not see anything. Hello, OJ. I'm just rounding up. I did not see anything. And you can imagine if that was in maybe a side street, it could have been fatal. So drive safely, guys. Do not speed. Maintain your speed limits on whatever road that you're driving at. If it says 30 miles, please 30 miles. If it says more than that, then advisable, common sense, try and maintain the speed. That's just my warning, because this December it could be very, very. And with that being said, this also happened to me last year, 3 days before Christmas. Yeah, same thing, exact same thing happened to me last year. But you know what? God is watching. Anyway, guys, I'm just gonna leave now. Thank you so much. I've had a busy, long day today, and tomorrow is another day for me. I'm working 4 days in a row. Thank you, OJ. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. So I'm working 4 days as normal this week, and obviously I'm going to bring the vlogs in. And yeah, thank you so much, guys, and do have a beautiful week ahead. And I shall see you all in my other live stream. I've got lots of live stream and other videos that have been scheduled. So if you don't get a vlog from me, it will breed those videos I've already scheduled on my channel. So please endeavor to engage with them. All right. Thank you, guys, and have a lovely week ahead. Bye.